Thank you for listening to us on Track Tune from around the country. Want to send a shout out to my buddy Sue out in Seattle, Washington, keeping an eye on us. Field is set, ready to go off for turn number 4. There's a green flag, and the 17 is Silvia, gets a good jump on the field, leads it off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway.
Silvia gets a good jump on Tessier into turns 3 and 4. Little bit of a cluster deeper in the field. Bulkeley got way up the racetrack, finds himself even with Brendan LaBelle deeper in the field. 3 wide for the moment between Evans, Newcomb, and the 63 of Corey Martin.
Newcomb trying to work himself up through the field. He's got his work cut out for him to get into a qualified spot as LaBelle and Lascuola make a little bit of contact right in front of him. Silvia sets the pace down the back straightaway into turn number 3. They are side by side behind him. Kevin Davis up on the outside. Mason Tessier down low. Behind them, Josh Parsons and Nick Bulkeley racing wheel to wheel. Bulkeley looking to the outside as they head off at 2.
Tessier got slowed up in the middle of the back stretch, which allowed Bulkeley and Davis to break free. Davis sits second with Chase Silvia leading laps early on, with Tessier tries to peek on the inside. Bulkeley able to shut the door. It's Silvia, Davis, Bulkeley, Tessier, and Rowdy Burns, your top 5.
Down into turn number 3, one car 3 wide down the backstretch, and that is the 26 of P.J. Evans, picking up a couple of spots with Isaiah Newcomb right behind him. They roll down into turn number 3, and the 4, Brendan LaBelle, making some noise on the inside of Mason Tessier, takes that spot away with Parsons right up underneath. They hit turn number 1. Parsons has got the advantage, and now this 26 of Evans dives down to the inside.
So they're able to set the pace at lap number 7 with Davis in tow. Rowdy Burns has worked his way to 4th, 1 spot behind Brendan LaBelle. They are both in, as of right now, trouble for the 18 car. Disaster avoided, perhaps, Brian Strong.
Brian is making his debut here tonight. He's raced here once or twice in the past, he said. Regularly runs on the road course out in Connecticut and runs go-karts out in Pomfret, Connecticut. Wanted to come out and get this car, get the bugs worked out and get ready for next year. Every driver looks for that advantage on the restart. Looking for the green one more time. This time it's a good one. We're back underway. Silvia gets a good jump down into turn number 1.
So they're able to pull away from Bulkeley and Kevin Davis. They are side by side for the moment. Bulkeley got a good run on the inside. Rowdy Burns finds the outside groove, working to his advantage. He finds himself now in the top 5, side by side with LaBelle. P.J. Evans takes a peek to the inside, doesn't have the momentum, has to slide it back with Nick Bulkeley. Finds himself side by side with Silvia. We've got a battlefield lead off of 4.
Down to the inside, the green and white number 27 of Nick Bulkeley takes over the top spot with the 10 of Davis glued to his rear bumper. Davis now on the inside as they hit 3 and 4. LaBelle in the 4, the 26 of Evans. They work that bottom lane while up top they hit down turn number 1. Trouble for Trent Goodrow. He goes around off of turn number 3. Caution flag is out for the second time at lap number 10, right where he started. He's going after the national title, which is tied atop the standings with 19 wins. Field is set, ready to go. 10 down, 15 remain. Kyle Souza likes what he sees. A green flag is out. Bulkeley gets the jump down into turn number 1. Kevin Davis works the inside of Chase Silvia down the backstretch. P.J. Evans working that bottom lane down into turn number 3.
Before they come, Bulkeley able to maintain control of this race. Brendan LaBelle tries to take a peek to the inside of Chase Silvia. Nothing doing, has to back off the throttle. Evans trying to make it 3 wide, has to back off the throttle. Davis able to shut the door off of 3, but Bulkeley able to stretch this race out into turns 1 and 2.
They are stacked up double wide from second on back. Davis and Silvia, Evans and LaBelle, Burns and Parsons, Helger and Newcomb, all battling side by side. Contact off of turn number 4. 3 cars go around. Davis, Silvia, and Brendan LaBelle get together in the middle of the corner. Caution flag flies. We are slowed up for the 3rd time at lap number 12, and one of the final 6 gets involved. Jacob Burns and Josh Parsons, row number 2, Richie Helger, Isaiah Newcomb, 5th and 6th. looking for the green off of turn number 4. Kyle Souza likes what he sees. He lets him roll here, green, down into turn number 1. The 27 of Bulkeley sets the pace. Here comes Rowdy down on the inside. Burns up to second. Evans still hanging tight on the outside as they roll off of 4 and down to the stripe. Helger now looking up into the top 4 into 1 and 2.
He'll have the top 4 as he enters the back straightaway with Bulkeley hanging on by about 4 car lengths ahead of the Rowdy one. Helger takes a look to the inside as side by side with Yonkers native PJ Evans. He shuts the door into turn number 2. Bulkeley, Burns, Evans your top 3.
Down at the 3 and 4, Helger working the inside of Josh Parsons as they come off of turn number 4. Helger's got the spot. Meanwhile, Isaiah Newcomb a little further behind, starts to put some moves, goes underneath the 42, can't get the run on Tessier. He settles him back behind with Nicholaus Bulkeley knocking on the back door.
As it stands right now, Isaiah Newcomb and Brendan LaBelle would not transfer into next week. Bulkeley is separated by Burns by 5 car lengths as they cross the stripe at lap number 17. Helger and Parsons duel for the 4th spot. Caution is out for Pepe in between turns 3 and 4. Wheel slowed up once again.
Jim Silvia going around. Ready to go off of turn number 4. Nice and even off the corner. Green flag is out. We're back underway. And Bulkeley picks up the top of the field down into turn number 1. Trouble in the middle of the corner. 1 car around. That is the 78 of Michael Cooper. Evans and Helger, Parsons and Tessier, Newcomb, Lascuola, Bowden and Goodrow, your top 10. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. They start to wind it up. Green flag is out. We're back underway. And as they head down into 1, Burns up on the outside looking for the advantage. Bulkeley battling back down to the inside as they hit turn 3.
Here comes Evans, takes a peek to the inside of the 13 of Burns. Finds the momentum, finds himself side by side with the Rowdy one across the stripe. Bulkeley able to pull away for the lead for the moment with Helger. Got a good charge on the outside. He is even with Evans into turn 3.
Here comes Newcomb 3 wide down through turns 3 and 4. Parsons in the middle. Helger on the outside. Parsons backs off and settles it in. Trouble on the front stretch. Several cars together. They try to keep it rolling. And Silvia, now he gets it refired, but the caution flag unfurls. As we get ready to go, 6 laps remaining, 19 laps up on the board. Bulkeley and Burns jump up on the gas. We're back underway as they head down the front straightaway. Burns trying to hang tight. Bulkeley up on the inside. They roll down the back straightaway. Wheel to wheel at the top of the field. Down into 3 and 4. 5 laps to go. Bulkeley with the runoff for 4.
Evans and Burns are side by side, as are Newcomb and Helger. That's been a common theme this year off of turn number 2. Bulkeley able to stretch it out by 3 car lengths. Burns got a good run to the outside. Here comes Newcomb trying to dive it down behind Evans. Doesn't have the room. Bulkeley leads. 4 laps to go.
4 to go, and Parsons trying to get a run on the outside of the 99 of Helger down the back straightaway as Newcomb comes to life. Looking for second with PJ Evans up on the outside. 4 laps to go. They string it out single file. Here comes Parsons up top. Evens up with the 99 down the back straightaway.
99 and 09. Parsons versus Helger. Still dueling off of turns 3 and 4. That's the battle for the final transfer spot. Right now it goes to Helger. Twin sticks are up. Nick Bulkeley has an Isaiah Newcomb roaring in his rear view with Steve Bowden going around in turn 1. And that changes everything.
Off of turn number 4, green-white checker finish. Bulkeley and Newcomb bring the field down. Bulkeley with the advantage. And here comes Evans down to the inside of Newcomb down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. White flag in the air.
Bulkeley will set the pace. Kyle Souza gives him the white silk. Bulkeley able to lead by a car length on PJ Evans and Isaiah Newcomb. Take a look deeper. Helger, Burns, and Parsons battle for that final transfer spot. Checkered flag is in the air. Nick Bulkeley wins. Evans second. Newcomb locks himself in the fastest 4, as does Richie Helger and Jacob Burns. Josh Parsons will not transfer, but how about a round of applause? Second time in victory lane this year, it is the Cherry Valley native, Nick Bulkeley.
Your winner, and congratulations on that run. What was going through your mind after all those late race restarts?
Oh my God, it was killing me. All those restarts, they're messing with my head, but at least we got it.
The car was good on the restarts, good on the inside. Looked like it took about a lap to get up to speed where you were comfortable.
Yeah, we were struggling all day with the car, but it came in.
You got to feel real good about this and locking yourself into the Final Four.
Yeah, and I'd like to thank my dad, Kristen, Sam, and Sean from TS Motorsports for the fast car, and Ross Holly Machine.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane. Good, by the way, talking to him. But BJ, kind of throwing the people off here. Borrowed ride tonight, but a great job coming up through the field.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got this thing right. We're testing this thing out for somebody who drives at this Waterford Speed Bowl. So we were able to fix some things from practice. It was way off. We were able to change some things, and we got it going good for the future.
Coming up through the pack, you were racing for the lead for a little bit, just a little bit short on that, but you got to feel real good about that run.
Yeah, I feel great about it. It's definitely an improvement for this car, and the changes we made were definitely so good, and we were able to keep this thing on the bottom from practice. It was so tight, and then we were able to change a lot of things over and just fix it for the future, and I'm just so glad we did.
You got some people you want to thank?
I want to thank my mom, my dad, TS Motorsports. I like to thank Tom Buffington for letting me ride this thing. I also congratulate Nick for his win, and I like to thank Critical Signs, Team Critical, and Critical Screen Printing.
Congratulations, great run for a second. And Isaiah, a little late to the party up front. Was that by design or frustration, or was the car not there?
A lot of people were holding me up. I was trying my best. The 42 kept on blocking me, and he was helping his teammate out, but it's unfortunate. But we tried our best. Third place, I'll take it.
Got to feel real confident going into next week. The car has been pretty good all year long.
Yeah, it has rocket ship. I like to thank Jesus Christ, my mom, my dad, Brandon Martinez, Zach Martinez, Lou Martinez, Sue Martinez, Shiley Martinez, Maddie, Lens Collision, the Side Draft Podcast, Newcomb's Tree Service, Ken Rigo, Arnie, and all my fans.
All right, congratulations. Good luck next week. And how about a round of applause for our top three, ladies and gentlemen?